Afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Local leaders are expressing concerns today about clean energy tax credits found in the federal budget reconciliation bill. That bill is currently being considered by the Senate after passing the House late last month. Jeremy Wall is learning more about the concerns those leaders have. Jeremy.
Cami, if the bill passes the Senate and President Trump signs it, many green energy tax credits in the Inflation Reduction Act will be eliminated or reduced. People I spoke to say this can impact projects their organizations are working on and fear less people will want to go green.
Our church decided a couple of years ago that we wanted to really align our building with our values. And so we installed 42 solar panels on one of the flat roofs of our historic building.
Reverend Bridget Flad Daniels, the senior pastor at Union Congregational United Church of Christ in Green Bay, is worried how the reconciliation bill will impact people who want to do the same.
These incentives and these tax credits were really what allowed our congregation to be able to move forward and to take on this project. The return on investment would have been much longer if we hadn't had these incentives, and I fear that others will not take on a project like this because they don't have the incentives.
The House of Representatives passed the bill on May 22nd. Now the bill is on its way to the Senate. If the Senate passes it and President Trump signs it, the legislation could cut clean energy tax credits that were in the 2022 Inflation Reduction Act. Teresa Lehman is the director for sustainable services for Myring Construction. She says the company is working on a bunch of projects that are seeking the Inflation Reduction Act tax credits. If the bill passes, she says a lot of their work could be impacted.
If those incentives aren't there, the financial calculations that they need to provide to their taxpayers are not working in their favor. And so the incentives really do impact whether or not they're making choices to install those energy efficient systems or the renewable energy technologies.
Lehman says she would like lawmakers to speak to people who utilize the Inflation Reduction Act and tell them how it's impacting capital costs of the project and operational costs. The Senate is also supposed to vote on the reconciliation bill sometime this month. Cami.